Hello, hello. In this video, we will look at some technical analysis on USD JPY, the JPY pairs. First of all, let's look at the JPY indices to see the direction of the JPY, where the JPY is clearly moving up to. So this is Japan 225. This is the JPY index. What I'm looking for is that my overall target for the JPY index is somewhere here. So I can see that there are still bullish movements coming this week or next 2 weeks for the JPY pairs. So let's quickly let me jump to 4 hours for us to see something, because you're making a lot of analysis on this. Let's look at 1 hour. So you can see that our concept, we position ourselves here. So this is our first point area. So at this area, you see some sort of market want to reverse or want to do this, want to do this. So what we look for is that we position ourselves in the lower time frame, 15 minutes, to see whether we continue the upwards move or the downside move. But my current bias for the JPY pairs is bullish. So what I want to see is that price to come and then tap into this area for us to get the upward continuation or the bullish continuation. So this is what I'll be looking for. Tap into this weak point, give us something like a break, and then we get our. So I don't trade here, but we use this as a catalyst to get entries for the JPY pairs. So let's quickly move to USD JPY. On a 1 week, we can see that where we are positioning here, and price just tap into here, narrowed, and then we get some sell-off. And whenever there is a sell like this and the price pushes more than 50%, so let me use more than 50%, then the sell becomes, or the move becomes invalid. So we break above the 50% market region. So this means that we still have some upwards move. And why are we saying that? We are saying this before because this is where we're positioning ourselves. This is the area that we are looking for, where we position ourselves on the 1 week, and then we price tap there, we got the sells. But the reason why this sell didn't commit to this area heavily is that we're looking for point A to B. The reason why we didn't get the actual move from point A to B is that the price is going to that area again, is that we nearly have a missing gap here, because price we have to see something like this, price break above, and then break in, and then we get our entries to this area. You get it? So whenever you position yourself, one key thing that you have to notice is that whenever you're taking a trade, you have to be cautious, because price have to break. If it is a high, price have to break the high. If it is a low, price have to break the low before you look for the reversals. So I am still currently bullish, because we have to break this high before we start confirming ourselves if you get a selling signal with a confirmation. So let's move to 1 day. So 1 day candle, you say that we have a doji. So this doji simply means that we are selling. Okay, we have points around this area. How did price get here? Or price is even not close to that area. So price is getting here possibly on the higher time frames. Okay, let's go to 4 hours to refine ourselves. But before then, let's mark some areas which we are interested in. So let's go to 4 hours. 4 hours. Sorry, we have 4 hours like this. And after we break structurally, the reason why we got a buy is that under our positioning model, we have this 1, 2, 3 drive, but there was some kind of miss, but there was a mass. Price broke this low, and then we moved up, and the price failed to break the other low again. So what happened? We broke here, and after this break, you see that price keep on breaking upwards with some small reversals, and finally we broke this to get a turn out. After that, we got our 1, 2, 3 drive pattern. So I got an eye on this trade. This was a very fantastic trade for the NFP move, very heavy. So we have this pattern, and then we got 1, 2, 3 drive. As I told you, everything in place, and then we got this trade from this idea perspective. You get it? So this is a reflection point. This area is a reflection point. Price got to the reflection point, and then we got to the outside. So here, I didn't naturally get any trade from here, because what I was expecting is a continuation pattern, but price sometimes behaves in a way that it wants to behave. So there was some kind of reversal entries. Then I was planning for a trade here to short the market at that moment, but that was a wrongdoing practice. because of this. Look at here, reversal, some form of reversal was created. So I got the idea of whether maybe we can still come for some outsides to break maybe some lows before, but that was a very very bad practice when you're trading. You need to always taking it, don't trade like anyhow. Yeah, so after that we didn't actually get what we want, and then price break above. And now let's look at the current trend, what is happening currently. So you can see that currently we are getting something like this. Something like this. We have an area above it that we'll be noticing. So let me go to 15 minutes because I mostly like to use the 15 minutes. In the 15 minutes I can see that we have a point where nearly missed there, or we tapped into it, but we didn't break it as we wanted to. So what I'm expecting is that for GBP USD JPY, I am expecting to see, I'll be expecting to see something like this. Then insurance entry will be perfect for us to go to continue going long. You get it? So this is what we will be looking for the coming weeks for the JPY. By my overall target is 152. Price have to get here and then even create a new high before maybe we sell. So let's see, we are picking a trade from a buy trade from here, and then our stop just below this for about 5. So from here to here is 1.7. So when price gets here, you can move to break even and then you manage your trade according to the type of risk or percentage that you want. So we are saying that price has to get here. That doesn't mean that you have to stay in the trade till price gets here, because you can even get a trade, get out here, and also get another trade that will carry you to this area. Or if you have a very proper risk management, you can just get a trade from here and then hold the trade to this area. So that is for GBP USD JPY USD JPY. So this is a weekly fantastic analysis using the Falcon 1-1 strategy. So you see everything is crystal clear using the Falcon strategy. Everything is crystal clear. So you can see we have this corrective move, we have reflection point and then inflection point, and then inflection point. So we talk about inflection points. We follow this channel for us to get to know more techniques, the more technical techniques that we use in Falcon. So we have this reflection point. So where you see the reflection points, we know reflection basically where something bounces off, or where something usually gets them bounce off. That is what we say. That is what we can say about the reflection points and the reflection points or input points. This is it. So as far as price breaks this, you need to take a trade here, but look at the candlestick how it forms. So sometimes you have to pay close attention to how the candlestick forms. So we got this. We were expecting for a continuation. After here, we were expecting for a continuation. I don't know, we only have this touch, so we came for a third touch and then price right, but still we didn't get the continuation. And for us to get an entry, let's see, in 15 minutes we got something like that. Maybe I didn't notice. We didn't get the continuation that we were expecting to get. Then we did this to rise around. Everything was a mess. So we can see that here we also got this point. Price got into this, and then we started moving up. And this was the continuation. We got this was the entry that presents for us. So after this close, you can just set this thing we are buying here, and then we move. We'll be targeting this area, but we have this model that most of the times price gets to, there's 90% probability that price will get to that area. So when you go to 4 hours and try to use that for you to see. So let's take our fib 2 and then see where we started the round. So let's see. Sorry, not this. Take from the low to the high. So you see this was the 90%, we go to the 90%, right? Isn't it very nice? We go to the 90%. So there is, whenever you're picking a trade here, whatever thing is swing, there's a 90% that we get in. So after we go to the 90%, we see what happened. Price started giving us what? A continuation flap. So we got that. Let's see another scenario. From this trade. Okay. It's supposed to be this. See, from here to here, we see we got to what? The 90%. After we go to the 90%, what is price doing again? The same thing. So let me open it for you to see. So there is a 90%. So here we use the 90%. So So from here to here, that is what we are aiming. We are saying that we have to get to here, but there is a possibility that price, whatever will happen, whatever that people are trying to do, some people are trying to short without even breaking that distance. Price will get to here. To here, you're going to get something like this, 3.67, 3.67. You get it. So that doesn't mean that always you have to wait for price to get there before you get what you want. So let's monitor this. Let's finish with GBP JPY. GBP JPY. These are my top watch lists. GBP JPY. GBP JPY. So when we take GBP JPY is one of the pairs that we are currently looking for. The same scenarios. The same scenarios. What happened here is that price, we position ourselves here, price go here, then price give us, you see the fake sell that we are talking about. You get this, I didn't really commit, then price move up, break the high, you get something like the head and shoulder for pattern of form, and then we drive to the middle there. So this is a typical Falcon mechanics. Here we missed this target from here, price committed, but we didn't get to the low, then came back and then we got an actual move to the downside. So what happened here is that we have this volume, we have this area, we have this area that we'll be looking for in the near future, but for now, let's see something. We have this volume 1 2 3 drive, 1 2 drive here, and we have this area. This is the area I am hoping to get a massive sell for, this area. So if I'll go for any massive sell on this pair, then it will be here, it will be here, this area, it will be this area. But currently, let's look at the current to this area. Let's look at the current price action. We are here, and what are we getting? We are getting a 1 2 3 drive. We are getting a 1 2 3 drive. So a touch from here. Let me use this. A touch from here is going to give us some sells to this area, not so long sells. Some sells to this area. Some sells to this area before maybe we can commit to this area. So this will be my ideal prediction for maybe possibly if it can happen this year. Yeah, sure. Because this year there's going to be a lot of momentum. So let's see. So for this week or for some days ahead of us, I am going to be bullish on this pair as long as I'm bullish on USD JPY. But I don't really base on it or use their correlation. So let me take you to one day. You will see it clearly that one day we can still position ourselves here. So we position ourselves there and we got a fake sell. We didn't really break the high. Get it? So this was some form of corrective sell. Then we came to this area, and then we start getting the buys. We are targeting here to give us the sell to here. So it will be from A to B. We'll get a lot of opportunities. So let's go to 4 hours. 4 hours. Let me delete this. 4 hours. What is happening is that we have this area that there was a lot of people here thinking that we can sell from this double top, and it can be possible. An override, double top, sell off without getting a clear touch. It can be possible, but not the perfect. It can be possible. So let's see, let's go further ourselves. So what happened is that we took a loss trade here. Let me show it to you. I'll go to 15 minutes and we found this trade to you last week. Was not we were expecting something like this. We were expecting something like this. The price to commit to here or either here, then boom. See, this was something that we were expecting. So we were expecting a 1 2 3 drive like this. 1 2 3 drive like this, to give us a perfect price. Didn't really make us see what we were expecting. So what are we seeing now? What we are seeing now is that let me take you to 15 minutes to show you the entry that we had last week, and then this out to be buy. So this was the entry 1 2 3 drive. This was the ideal plans. So sometimes this is what I told you, if you don't wait for the correct thing, you never see correct. So bigger pattern or bigger structure like this, you have to use 1 hour confirmation. You have to use 1 hour confirmation. So what happened is that we got this and we're trying to show the market from here. So you see some small pips, it's also 20 pips.